Hi everyone, Mr. H here. This is part 2 of chapter 1.3 Organizational Objectives. In our previous video, we presented the different types of objectives and we spent some time exploring each of them. Okay, and we ended up setting the criteria to make sure that our objectives are effective. Now, let's talk about changes. Your business will change as it grows, okay? As over time, many different things will happen in your business that would lead to adjustments or changes in your objectives. Not just what happens within your business, but also external environment aspects, things that happen outside your business will also affect your business, and this will lead you to adjust or modify or change your objectives. So, internal environment aspects that would change can be leadership changes, for example, new bosses that would set up new rules or change the way things are done. New leadership will lead to new objectives or different objectives. Human resources changes. The way the organization is structured. More or less supervisors or bosses would also lead to changes in objectives. Also, closing or opening new areas in the organization would also lead to changes in the objectives. Organizational changes, like for example, the business being acquired by another bigger business, or or joining forces with another business in a joint venture to work together. This will also lead to new objectives. The failure or the success of a product would also make or lead to adjustments in objectives. Financial changes, operational changes in terms of like the production process being reorganized or modernized, like any other changes in the operations of the business, will also lead to new objectives. On the other hand, we have external environment aspects that will also lead to changes, like, for example, social changes. Anything that happens in terms of your demographics, the people around you, okay, in terms of education, of culture, all these social aspects would also influence the objectives of a business. Technological advancements will also lead to not just technological changes in the business, but also setting up new objectives based on those changes. The economic situation of the region or the country where your business is will also influence your objectives. The ethical views of the community around your business will also move you to adjust your objectives to those ethical views. The political aspects, like the type of the government or where your business is or where your business is moving, if you plan to move to another country, this will also affect the way your objectives are set. Legal requirements in terms of rules and laws and taxes, all these regulations will also uh, tailor or influence the way your objectives are set. And ecological views about the ecology or the environment, will also influence your objectives. So we have internal and external aspects that uh, will over time influence the way we set our objectives, and we will have to adjust them or change them. Okay. Now, talking about these last seven aspects that are external, these are part of the steeple framework, and in a future video, when we discuss a little bit more about the external environment of a business, we will also talk about uh, uh, this framework again in terms of a way to evaluate the external environment of a business. Okay. Talking about changes, it is extremely important then to make sure that our objectives are ethical. Okay, make sure that our objectives do not hurt society or the environment, making sure that our objectives benefit somehow society or the environment. Um, there are many reasons for this. I mean, it is important to do this because it will help you build up a customer loyalty. I mean, your customers will like you more, will like your business more if you are setting up ethical objectives. If you're respecting society and the environment, you are creating a positive image about your business. You are also developing a positive work environment. I mean, your employees will be happier to work at your business if they know you're following ethical objectives and you're being ethical in your operations. You are also reducing the risk of legal redress. I mean, you're having less trouble, uh, less legal trouble. You're also satisfying customers' expectations for ethical behavior. I mean, your customers will again um, feel satisfied that they are buying or getting a service from an ethical business, a business that follows ethical objectives. And obviously, by having all these benefits, another good reason is that you will end up increasing profits because your sales will also increase or grow if you look better and your customers uh, are happy that you are being ethical. Now, what are the benefits of this? The direct effects of having ethical objectives are, well, on the business itself. Well, the business again will look better. People will go on and buy from you and get a service from you because you look good. It will also have an effect on competitors because competitors will see the difference. You might end up leading the way, okay, and setting the pace on how to be ethical. So they would have to comply or follow the same if they want to compete with your business. Suppliers will trust if suppliers have the same ethical objectives, if they have the same views, they will also trust you, and you can get some benefits from the suppliers, and you will build better relationship with them. Customers again will you will get more customers and people who care about buying to ethical businesses will go and buy to your business. And the local community and the government will also have a positive image about you because you're following ethical objectives. So there are good reasons, very good reasons to make sure that our objectives are ethical, which means that they are uh, being beneficial or at least not hurting society or the environment. Now, talking about ethical objectives, there is this concept and policy that is important in businesses. Is the corporate social responsibility is both a concept and a policy that implies being responsible. Okay, it implies the responsibility to impact positively on society. Now, there are three possible views or attitudes towards CSR. Okay, so every business will take one of these three. Number one, um, the free market attitude. This type of view or attitude considers that all the social issues are a responsibility of the government. So it's not it's not a responsibility of businesses to help in social issues. That's what they think. Okay. Under this view, the only things they consider is making profit. Okay, paying the taxes or following the regulations of the government or the region where they are at, and providing a proper employment to people. So once they are making profit, paying taxes, following the rules, and providing appropriate employment to the community, that's it. That's all the CSR, according or based on this free market attitude. Another possibility is having the altruistic attitude, which means that you are acting in a humanitarian or unselfish way. Okay, so you're as a business, the business is making sure that every single thing they do is having a humanitarian, a social benefit. Okay, regardless of profit. So is caring, honestly caring about being responsible to the community and to the environment. And a third view or a third attitude is the strategic attitude. Okay, which means that you are socially responsible if it is beneficial to the business or if it is profitable to the business. So is still being responsible, is still being having social responsibility, but as long as doing so will uh, help you as a business to stay on track, get profit, and if it is beneficial to you. Okay, so three possible views that a business can take. We're going to stop right now and we will follow for the last part of this chapter, the part three of this chapter, with two important tools that we will discuss a little bit more in another chapter. So, this is it for now. Bye bye.